Loopy pub quiz. Oh yes, it gets no bigger than that. And it's this time between two teams, the DJs, that's the Dennis and Johns, against the good, the bad and the ugly. And I'm not going to make any comment about who's who. But testing their encyclopedic knowledge, this is the first instalment. Let battle commence.
Are we ready to start this pub quiz?
Sorry. Does quizzes like you play snooker?
Who does he think he is? Right, I know his face, I think he was famous in the 80s. Question 1. Crucible 147s.
Ooh.
Right, I'm going to give you the player, I'm going to give you the year. You're going to tell me who they were playing against.
Oh.
Turn up.
The year is 1983. The player is Cliff Thorburn. Who did he get a 147 against? Cover your answers, please. Cover your answers.
John Spencer. Right, it was brilliant.
It was Terry Griffiths.
It was.
I think it is. I'm in the final now, you know.
Quickest frame you ever played, Terry.
Number 2.
I can see that.
The year was 1992. The player was Jimmy White. Name the small snooker player who he got the 147 against.
Grandpa.
Keep it low.
Is this all question 1 or is it next to the...
Oh, that's question 2. Sorry about that, if I'm being too complicated.
Do you want to find a friend?
John, don't get technical, please.
Tony Drago.
He's not easy for me.
Hey, why is it always up to me?
The year is 2008. The player is Ali Carter. Who was he playing against? Keep your answers low. By the way, Mr. Parrott, you can let the other 2 people help you.
Go!
Go for it.
We've got one.
No, we've got a dark horse in our team there. A friend.
It was
Go,
Peter Ebdon.
Come
on! The year is 2005. The player is Mark Williams. If anybody gets this right, I may well flick-flack through the streets of Sheffield. He was playing against, I thought nobody would get this one, Robert Milkins.
Yep.
Yes.
Ronnie O'Sullivan has done 3 147 breaks against which opponents? Which 3 opponents?
Yeah.
Which opponent?
Which 3 opponents? He's done 3 147 breaks against which opponent? Mick Price.
Correct.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Marco Fu.
Correct.
And Mark Williams. Who got all 3?
Not us.
Mark Williams has had 2 147s.
In tracksuit bombs.
Right? In tracksuit bombs.
And no socks.
No, he's done a lot more than that in tracksuit bottoms.
What is peculiar
He wore tracksuit
about
bottoms.
his second 147? What was different about his opponent for one of those 147s? Hell, this is going to take some editing this one, I apologise. It was against Diane Schuler.
She was a woman.
A real life woman. Who is the youngest player ever to make a televised 147? It happened in 2007. The youngest player to make a televised 147. And it happened in 2007.
Oh, God.
You'll get a point for that.
You reckon?
Are you feeling confident?
Well, you get a point for it.
Any chance of a pint for it?
Well,
To be honest with you,
How old was he?
He was 19.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Was?
we couldn't spell his name.
Did you put down 4 letters?
Ding.
Ding.
oh, televised, it must have
John
been.
Wee.
There we go.
What about that Thai kid? What's the Thai kid
Yeah,
made of
Yeah, but it wasn't on TV, was
Wasn't
it?
on TV.
What a liberty.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, bad luck.
Only 2 players have made maximums in finals of tournaments.
Put up these mates.
Who are they? Only 2 players have made maximums in finals of tournaments. One person's done it 3 times, and one person did it in 2003. Give me the 2 players. Stephen Hendry, 1 John Higgins.
Never got that.
Didn't get that. When did you get it?
Back in 1982, when some of the people sat here and myself were vaguely fashionable. Vaguely.
I should know this one.
Yes.
Just to let you know.
Who made their first televised 147 in the 1982 Larder Classic?
Me.
Apparently,
Oops. Yeah, and he got a larder.
And I had a fringe then.
And we had a fridge.
Can you spell Davis properly? No E.
I do believe it was in full colour, a lot of red on the screen at the time. That was
To prove it.
Nagito.
that was Mr. Steve Davis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well done, yeah.
Did he ever amount to anything, that lad?
Who should have made the first televised 147, but Thames television cameramen were on their break and didn't film it?
That was very unlucky.
Back in 1979, it was John Spencer. Wouldn't you be cross? It's like that Everton goal when he went to the adverts.
The camera was there and they switched it off. All they had to do was leave the switch on.
The irony was, of course, that he had to sit through me making the first ever one on television.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sad.
That's-
Would have been a fantastic pub question, that would
It would have been really good if somebody had really done their homework. A bonus question.
Brucey.
Yes. Try this.
Put this on the. Put this down.
Which snooker player sounds like he could have been an origami champion? Which snooker player, who you will have played against, sounds like he could have been an origami champion?
Alain Robadou.
No. Write it down.
Write it down.
A snooker player that you will have played against. Sounds like he's an origami
Well,
champion.
what about if you've got another one that you haven't played against that you know full well is one?
In that case, we will bend the rules somewhat.
It's got
It had to be
Neil got one.
Neil Fold.
Oh, no! Come on!
What did,
Right.
what did Steve say?
It wasn't in.
It is tight after one round.
You're not accepting Valvari?
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I'm a nasty piece of work. Number on 11, we have got the DJs.
Oh no, we're second already. It's not good.
But on 12.
Oh!
At the end of round 1, folks, on 12, we've got the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll be back for round 2.
What a